Hello guys and welcome back. Today I have a speed review video. I gathered all the products that I tried in the past maybe 2 months and I'm going to give you my thoughts on them. Some good, some bad. I have a ton of like makeup, a lot of lip products, okay? And then I have here some candles, some perfumes, some random stuff as well. So I'm excited. I love these kinds of videos and I really hope I put everything here. I was going through my Sephora orders and some PR and things like that. All right, grab yourself something to drink. I got my water here and let's get started. I am in my bedroom right now and it's actually so nice and relaxing. I really like it. Okay, ooh, should we start with perfumes? Should we start with makeup? Let's start with a hair product because I need to use this right now. This is the Unite Texturize Spray Dry Finishing Spray. I need a little bit of texture right now. So this product is amazing. It has a great atomizer, so the way it sprays, and like, look at my hair. It already looks fluffier. I have tried so many. I just finished my Oribe Texturizing Spray. This is better. I don't even know the price of this, okay? I buy it at our salon store where professionals get them, so we get half off usually. I don't think that this is cheap, okay? Because it's incredible, but I have been testing this out. I want to say I'm halfway done and I will absolutely pick this up. This is probably one of the best texturizing sprays that's not too heavy, and I don't feel it in my hair, and look, it just holds. Yeah, it's just so good. It's not too heavy, so even if you have finer hair, I feel like you could use this to like fluff your hair. Yeah, it's incredible. 10 out of 10. Of course, I will have timestamps below just for your convenience. Let's move into candles. I have 2 candles that I purchased in the past couple of months, and I've been intentional to not purchase too many candles because I have an obsession, okay? And I can overbuy candles and I don't use them all the way. It's very hard for me to completely use up a candle because I have so many. But this one I got from Sephora. This is Boy Smells Hinoki Phantom. This is so good. I didn't burn it a ton. Like, you can kind of see that I burned some. But I want to say I burned it maybe like 6-7 times, and that's only burned, which is really, really good. So I feel like it has a nice even burn. The smell is incredible. It's like smoky, more intense and deep. Does it say here? Oh, here it has here resin, hinoki, cardamom, jasmine, moss, and guaiac. I need my glasses, but it's great. If you like deeper, smokier scents, mostly for winter, this is a great one. I feel like the price is very fair, and it's beautiful. I really like it. It's a good one. I want to try more Boy Smells candles. Now, my next one is a newer one. It's Byredo Bibliotheque. I have thoughts on it. If you don't know Byredo has very expensive candles, okay? This bad boy is, I don't want to say it, you know, $90 something. So it's beautiful. I have other candles that have black wax like this. So it's not, I would say, super unique. I know Bibliotheque has a black wax on the base candle that I have, the bigger one. So there's other companies that do that. Now, the scent, ooh, it's absolutely incredible. It's so unique, intense. This is an intense candle. My only issue with this, well, I have 2 issues. It does not burn even, okay? It looks even because of a tool that I'm going to show you in just a little bit. But this was tunneling and I had to fix it with my little lamp. And that is a huge no-no, like huge no-no in my opinion when it comes to such expensive candles. And this is my first Byredo candle. The scent is intoxicating and I love it. I'm not going to return it or anything, but the fact that this doesn't burn even at this price point is extremely disappointing. And I'm looking here and my wick isn't really off center, you know, and I'm just confused why it tunnels. The first burn, I let it, you know, burn all the way through and it never reached the sides fully. So that is a negative. And the price, of course, it's very expensive. I had like some credit and a lot of like extra stuff, so I didn't pay full price for this, but it's just, yeah, that's a huge disappointment because this $30-something candle burns so much more even than the Byredo. And I know that's a big complaint for them. However, the scent is incredible. Would I purchase another Byredo? Yes. I think I want to try the Treehouse and I want to see if maybe that one is going to burn more even. But again, I'm going to purchase it when I have a code, a discount credit or something like that. I'm not going to go drop $100 for a candle that, you know, is tunneling. However, the scent. Now, the thing that I wanted to talk to you about is this. This is a candle warmer, and I am new to this game. This has a very intense light here, and then you can turn it for 2, 4, 6 hours. This is from Amazon. I think it was $20-something. And you put the candle here, and instead of burning it, you just use this to heat it, and it melts. The wax and the scent is just everywhere. So this I love, okay? I don't love that this swirls, but I kind of find it helpful when you put a candle in or I want to, I don't know, let the candle breathe or something. I like that. It's also adjustable, goes up and down, but I like the idea of it. I think that this is cute, but I don't think it's the best quality ever, but it's good. For like $20-something, it's great. I've only had for a few days, but I'm kind of obsessed with this. I want to find a really nice one to put in my bedroom. Let me know if you have any recommendations. Fragrances. I have here 4 that I accumulated in the past couple of months. First, let's start with 7 Virtue Cherry Ambition. This is from Sephora. It was very well priced. I want to say around maybe under $100 for this. Now, I am not a huge cherry lover. Tom Ford Lost Cherry is not my favorite fragrance, okay? It's not a note that I look for in a fragrance. If it's there combined with other things, that's great. But this one is so good. It is sweet. It has cherry in it, but it's almost like it has almond in it. I don't know the notes, so if I'm messing that up, oh, wait. It has the notes here? No, it doesn't have the notes here. But to me, it smells a little bit almondy, which I do like almond. This was a great surprise. I also smelled the vanilla woods from them, and it smells so much like Dama Bianca from Jersaf, which I have that one, so I didn't purchase the vanilla woods. But this surprised me, and my kids love it. The only thing is that in my opinion, it's not the most long-lasting one. It's good, but it's not beast mode or anything like that. I can kind of smell it. I would say for 5-6 hours, I smell it around me, but I don't feel like it projects a lot, which can be a good thing. Not everybody wants to be a beast mode fragrance girl. The next 2 fragrances are from LEDDA, and this is created by Stephanie, and she's a fellow YouTuber, and I just kept seeing reviews on these, and I was like, why not? Just try it. I felt like the price point was good, and I got these, I think, around Christmas time, so I got a deal. I bought these together. So we have here 22 ORRIS and then 18 Vanilla NERA. I really should use my glasses. Okay, so I think the quality of these fragrances are incredible, but I love the 22 ORRIS. The vanilla's good. It's a little bit warmer, a little bit more mature maybe, but in a very sophisticated niche way. But the 22 ORRIS, it's so unique. I'm not actually gonna spray it on. Oh, it's fresh but floral. Oh, it's so unique. I can't even pinpoint, I guess, what it is. I guess it's the ORRIS in it. You just need to smell this. If I were to say purchase one of these, Absolutely. 22 ORRIS. I think it's so unique. I feel like I've used a little bit more the vanilla just because it's been winter and I feel like it's very appropriate for just colder weather. So I have been using this one, but the ORRIS is my favorite. I think this is a great signature scent. And then I think for spring, summer, oh, perfect fragrance. Hibiscus Mahajad by Maison Crivelli. If ever I were to pick a one beautiful fragrance, I think this would be it. Like, I looked through all my perfumes. I have a big collection. This, I think, is the most beautiful one out of all of them. There's rose, hibiscus, there's a spearmint that makes it even more unique. I think it has some cinnamon in it. Oh, I really think everybody who's gonna like this. Very expensive fragrance, okay? Incredibly expensive, but you need so little. You need 2-3 spritz and it is, I would say, beast mode. Everybody will be able to smell you with this one. So absolutely, out of all of them, this is my number one right now. Now let's move to makeup. Now I have here one product that I've only tried it once, but I just want to give you a quick review. ILIA, the Base Face Milk. First of all, this is the first time I'm trying a like milky face toner thing. This was so smooth and moisturizing, and I don't know, it gave me a beautiful glow. I loved this. This is not a full review, okay? This is just initial thoughts. Oh wait, no, I tried it twice. So far, I am loving the feel of this. I know Byredo has the famous milk base face. I don't know the name of it, but I don't know if they're similar or not. I haven't tried that one, but this, I am so impressed. This was sent to me. Foundation, I only have 2 here that I've tried lately. Let's start with Rituele, Fille, which is the 3-drop weightless serum foundation. I love this one. This is what I'm wearing today. And guys, I've had this makeup on, let me see what time it is. I want to say 7 hours at this point, okay? This is not fresh makeup. I've been out and about. It is the evening time. And I think this still looks so good. This has a droplet. Whoop, my lip liner caught it. But as you see, it has a droplet. And I would say that this is very blendable, a very skin-like. It has, I would say, medium coverage, and it just becomes like your skin. I don't feel it on. Again, I do have drier skin, and this kind of goes on as a serum that's pigmented. That's kind of how I can describe it. The other foundation, which I like even more than the other one, is the new Prada foundation. This one, I was so surprised. I love this foundation so much. It's becoming up there with top 3 foundations. I have been wearing it almost every single day since I bought it. You guys know it's refillable. It is a soft matte, and it is a true soft matte, but it stays on so beautifully. It lasts all day long, and the finish is, it's just so gorgeous. My face looks filtered, but not glowy, not dry whatsoever. I've had quite a lot of dry patches all around, and this does not cling to that. I don't know what they did with this foundation. It is, I think, $70, so it is a high price tag. In my opinion, it's absolutely worth it. And I've had so many comments on my review and just letting me know on Instagram that you have mature skin or dry skin or oily, and this works so well for you. So I kind of feel like it's a little magic foundation. So I'm very glad I tried it. If you want to see my full review, I want to say on most of this makeup, I will have tried it on or a review. Moving on to concealers. I only have 2 concealers that I've tried in the past few months, and that's the Laura Mercier one and the Fenty one. I kind of feel like my thoughts are the same. I like both of them. Initially, I was like, I think I like the Laura Mercier better because it's just more moisturizing. but I think I like them the same. I don't think I prefer one over the other. Yeah, I don't think that these are going to become my favorite concealers that I own. I wore Chanel the other day and I was like, wow, yeah, the Sublimage, it's just my favorite. It's such a good concealer, and I feel like I compare everything to that, and these are not as good, but they are nice. I've been wearing them kind of daily for not a full makeup look, and I think they're beautiful. But again, I don't think that they're going to become my top 3 or even 5 concealers of all time, but they are nice. Okay, powders. I do have here 2 powders that I've tried. Let me find them. I have tried the Fenty Beauty powder. This was sent to me, and I'm actually very surprised how much I liked this powder. I feel like the lights are completely washing this out, but yeah, this is a very hard pressed powder, but I do really like it. I like it for touch-ups. I don't like to set with this. I like it on the go, even though the packaging is kind of bulky. But if I'm like at home, I'll just take a little bit of this and like kind of set my forehead or anything that has a little bit of oil. I wouldn't say it's the most blurring one, or again, I don't set with this under my eyes, but I think it's a great like touch-up powder. Okay, the next powder is the Chanel Le Beige. This is the Healthy Glow Sheer Powder. Okay, I love this one so much. I don't know if this is reformulated, if this is new. It's new to me. I haven't tried it before, and I find it gorgeous. It's that no powder for drier skin. I wouldn't say that this is the best for under your eyes. I do set with this under my eyes, okay? It's just easy for me. Most of the time, I'm not going to use 2 different powders. So this works under the eyes, but it's not that completely blurring, smoothing powder that I get from Givenchy. But this just kind of on the forehead, on the nose, on the chin, so good. It's almost invisible. It's very natural. So yeah, I like it. It never, ever, ever feels heavy on my skin. It just feels very natural and sheer. Yeah, Healthy Glow Sheer. That's exactly how it looks on the skin. Moving on to the Chanel blushes. These are the Le Beige Healthy Winter Glow Blush. I have 2 colors, the rose one, which is right here, and then we have the peach one or coral one. I just dropped this one all the way across the room. It did not break, thank God. I loved the rose one so much that I went back for the coral. I don't think I have a favorite out of this 2. I love this formula of blush. It is sheer though, so you gotta build up that blush if you want it strong. Just the finish of it and the fact that I need to build it up, it just makes it so much more, I think, just better. And it has a shift to it. Oh, I love these blushes so much. I use them almost daily. You can kind of see that the rose one, the pattern here is kind of rubbing off, which is a huge deal because I have so many blushes. It just proves that I love them so much. I think the only other blush that I have here is from Florasis, and this was sent in their new collection. I don't even know the name of this. This was sent to me. This is in Peony Dream Cream Blush. This is not cream, okay? This is very, very smooth, but it's powder to me. It feels, yeah, or maybe it's like a mix between powder and cream. I don't know, but that's the color right there. You can build this one up quite intensely, but I actually really like this blush. I love the way it blends on the skin. I love the color. I love the compact. Like, look how cute that is. And the package, the PR that they sent, it was so cute. It had all these like hair clips in and tassels, and I don't know, it's like Western style. This is a good blush. I'm actually quite impressed. A bronzer that I have been testing out lately is the Simihaze Beauty in the Melting Bronze Balm Oak 03. This is how it looks like. It kind of looks like actually a macaron. Don't you think? It's kind of funny. I love the packaging. I love how sleek it is. And the product inside is so good. This was around, I want to say 20 something dollars, $25. Again, I got mine in Oak 3. I think they have like 5 colors. I really like this color on me. I think it's a perfect kind of bronzer contour mix. I could definitely contour with this. I love the texture of it. It's cream, but it's almost like not putty. Yeah, maybe a little bit. It's like a mix between cream and putty. Such an interesting, kind of fun product. Really good. It goes sheer, not very sheer, but you build up the color slowly. Not a ton gets on the brush, which is like perfect for me. And I really like this. I've been reaching for this almost daily lately. It's a good one. Moving on to highlighters, I have here 2. This is the Chanel Balm Essential. This is in the color Transparent. And guys, look how much I've used. Sorry, my phone is going off. I have not had this for a very long time, and I feel like I've used quite a bit. Now, this is kind of a boring product, but I really like it. It reminds me a lot of the Tom Ford Shade and Illuminate, like the highlighter, the balm version of that. I know a lot of people aren't like a fan of that. I love that product so much. This is easier to use, and I would say it's maybe smoother or like less tacky. Okay, so this is pretty much a balm that you can put on your high points of your cheekbones, like highlighter. You can use this on your eyes, on your lips. I love this on my lips. It's just moisturizing and glossy. I like it. I'm actually gonna add a little bit because who knows? I don't even know if I put highlighter on today. Again, this makeup has been for a long time on my face. I don't have a mirror except a tiny viewfinder, but that looks good, right? It looks glossy and juicy. Ooh, yeah, but without pigment, which is probably my favorite part of it because I can put it on top of anything. I think it's just great. So I know they come in different colors. There's one that's a little bit more sparkly that I sculpted, I think. I kind of want that one, but I'm just going to stick with this one right now because I like it and I have it. Now the next one is probably my biggest discovery that I'm so proud of. This is the Dior highlighter in 05 Rosewood Glow. I love this. I don't even have, oh, I have this brush to show you. Okay, this has blush on it, but that's okay. So this is looking quite intense for me, but the way this goes on the skin, I think it's one of the most beautiful kind of, I wouldn't say it's powder, but like a glowy highlighter that is soft skin-like, and it just kind of gives you like, ooh, she looks fresh. She looks like she slept a lot and her skin is just radiating because the color is a little bit deeper. It's not white or a highlighter color almost. I feel like it just blends into my skin, and I kind of put it honestly everywhere. I can literally put it all over the skin. So this is the balm. It definitely looks more wet, and this is the Dior one, and I think that this looks maybe less in your face and more like, ooh, she's kind of glowing from within. Let's move on to some eyeshadows. Let's start with Florasis. This is an eyeshadow palette that they sent to me, and I did wear this color, actually the whole palette. I wore it on an Instagram story and you guys loved the eye look. It is pretty much this color kind of all over the lid with a little bit of something else. Now I do like the Florasis eyeshadows in general. I think I have 3 from them, and I do like the quality. I find the sparkles really beautiful and they stay on. The mattes are sheer and they take a little bit of building up, but it's something that I do enjoy. Again, the sparkles are, they're there. They are very pigmented, and overall I like the color story of this palette. These are muted earthy tones, which I do really like, but this mustardy color yellow looks awful on me. This one right here also, it's like a cream kind of like a very, very light mustardy cream color. Looks awful on me. So those two are initially like, no, those don't look great on me. The orangey one, I actually like using that as a blush as well. I think it's pretty as a blush. And then I really like the highlighter in the sparkles. Actually, this gold one looks very intimidating, but it looks so beautiful. It's kind of sheer. Let me see if I can swatch it. It's a little bit more sheer, and it kind of gets like sparkles throughout. So when you put it on your eyelids, it's not like super orangey gold. I don't think it's gonna pick up a ton, but I do like that shade more than I thought I would. And this is the highlighting shade. It's pretty. I don't think that this palette is my favorite, but I don't think it's bad either. These two shades just don't work for me. This is quite warm, which if you want a warm look, this is really nice. I think it's something unique. I like the packaging, but again, it's not a palette that I'm going to reach for a lot, except for those 3 sparkles. Like even looking on my hand right now, this looks so kind of almost mesmerizing. I don't think the camera will pick up just how pretty that gold shade is. And let's do a swatch of the green one. Like, look at that. It just has shifts and sparkles all throughout. I like the sparkles. I think the mattes are a little bit of a letdown for me personally. Okay, I need to go get a wipe. I need to speed this up. Okay, next eyeshadow palette. This is the Chanel Le Beige. I've done reels with this. I've done a full dedicated video on it in the blushes, and I like it. I think it's a beautiful palette. I don't think it's worth the money. I don't think it's anything out of the ordinary, but I do find the shadows very smooth, very elegant. I like the tones. Yeah, overall, I like the palette. I just don't think it's worth the money, and I have a hard time sticking my hand in there or like my finger to get the product out, and I always use my finger to apply the shadow, so that's kind of annoying. But you have a beautiful iridescent product there and some shimmers. So overall, I've actually gotten quite a lot of use out of this palette. I think it's really pretty. I love the packaging, but it's just too expensive in my opinion. Whenever I discovered that Dior highlighter, I also discovered Dior single shadows, and wow. How come I have not heard anybody talk about these? I think this is called Mitsa, if I'm not mistaken. I know a subscriber and me, we were talking about this. She's like, oh, I want this one. It's so beautiful. It is absolutely stunning. I've done a video with this, just using it all over the lid, and it's like a taupey shade, but when you put it on, it kind of becomes almost 2-3 different colors, because if you put it in the crease, it gives a little bit more brown in it, and it has sparkles through it. So very smooth, beautiful single shadow. I mean, if I were to pick another Dior Quint or any eyeshadow, I would go for the single ones over their palettes. And then the other color that I have right here is Poncho, and I love this one. It's like a really deep chocolatey brown, and it has a shift to it. Absolutely gorgeous. I really need to use these in a video, like full on sit down and like review these, because they're so beautiful. The compact is stunning, and it's a one and done. These are so beautiful on the eyes, unique undertones and colors and sparkles, where it's just a one and done for me. I have combined these two together, and it was really pretty, but this formula is so good, so smooth. One mascara that I've tried is the Sephora Love the Lift. I really like the volume that I got, and just like how it made my lashes look. I just smudged on the lower lashes, so I can't use it on the lower lashes. And even on the top lashes, I had times throughout the day where I had to kind of clean that up, because it's starting to look a little bit messy. So I do overall like the way this looks, but I probably would go with a tubing mascara over it to seal it in. I do that all the time, okay? I don't ever use just one mascara. I always use 2, yeah, even 3 sometimes. So this, I think it's good for somebody who doesn't struggle with smudging. I did like the effect that it gave, but it's not gonna become my favorite. Again, it just smudged on me. I did love the way this looked on the lower lashes. I felt like it separated them. It's pretty. The Tower 28 reminds me of this, and I like the Tower 20 better. It doesn't smudge on me as much as this one. Lips. Oh me, oh my. When I'm telling you, I have been sent so many lip products. I've been buying so many lip products. I still have some to test out that I didn't even bring here because I didn't get around to testing them out. So let's start with Makeup by Mario lipsticks. My two favorite shades, without a doubt, are Bronx Baby and Dumbo. Dumbo is my absolute favorite. I think it's beautiful. I've done a reel on these. I have done a full dedicated video on them. And then Bronx Baby is just beautiful. You know, it's that kind of everyday rosy mauve color. On me pulls more mauve than I think on other people, but yeah, it's just a perfect shade. I love the formula. It's creamy, very pigmented. It just feels nice on the lips. Are they the most unique formula I've seen? No, it reminds me of some of the MAC, like the satin smooth ones. So there's other ones that are very similar, but I love the color, I like the packaging, and it is a very pigmented and smooth. They feel a little thicker, okay? They're not very thin on the lips. They do have thickness to them, which makes them last a little longer. Hourglass lip liners. I was so fortunate that they sent me all the lip liners that they came out with, and then the new, what are these? The Phantom lip products. I've tried this shade, Crave, and it's so beautiful. And this is the only one I brought here because it's the only new one that I've tried. I think it's new. I hope it's new. But the lip liners, to me, it was like the one thing that I was so excited about. And I love the formula. It's like that kind of Pat McGrath style formula. So smooth, so pigmented. In my opinion, they last so well. The negative that I found is the colors are just a little bit hit or miss, you know? I was expecting to have maybe one cool shades, but they're all very warm. My favorite is Expose 1, which is this one right here. It's kind of just like My Lips, but better, but I have used this a lot. It's a beautiful shade. I love this color. And then Uncover 4 is just a deeper, more brownier shade. Again, very beautiful, but it's warm, you know? See it right there? Those are my two favorite shades. I feel like the light washes it out if I put it too close, but they have other nicer one. Temp 3 was the one that I thought surely it's going to be my favorite, and I do like it. That's my third favorite, but it's a little bit more, I don't know. It's not too pink either. I don't know. Again, the shades confuse me a little bit, so I feel like you need to try them in store or expect them to be warmer than you think. Love the formula. For me personally, I love warm lip liners, so this is perfect. But that's one thing that I wanted to mention. There's more lip liners that I've tried. The Nabla lip liners. Where have I been? These are so good. I have tried, again, all of these in a video. My shade is Nude 1, absolutely my favorite. And it's, again, kind of like that Hourglass. It's like My Lips, but better. Perfect. This is a perfect lip liner, everyday lip liner on me. And if you want a cooler, like contouring shade, the shade 2 is so good for contouring. It's like a slightly cooler brown, so that's a great. I kind of mix these two usually. I'll contour first with this one a little bit, smudge it in, and then go with shade 1. More lip liners. I have tried the Chanel lip liners, and the shade 162 is my favorite. I have a 158 here that is really beautiful as well. It's a little bit more pinky, or a little bit, yeah, not super pink, but maybe a little bit brighter. I like more of a brown lip liner. And then the 162 is like my perfect shade lip liner. It's what I'm wearing today. I don't have a mirror. Okay, let's put a little bit more on. Yeah, it's a perfect lip liner. It's literally so easy, fast. A blush formula that I forgot to talk about is the Saie blushes. These are the 3 new colors that they came out with, and this was my first time trying a Saie product. Wow. Why didn't you guys tell me? Okay, I feel left out. I feel abandoned, and I want to be part of the club. These are so good. Okay, I love these so much better than the Rare Beauty ones and other liquid blushes that I have. These look so healthy, dewy, but they last on me so well. Once they dry down, they last all day long. I don't know if that happened to you guys, but I was shocked. Love the colors, love the application. I'm gonna do a reel with these 3 colors just to show you guys how beautiful they are. A formula that I've tried earlier on is the Anastasia Lip of Velvet lip cream. Okay, so these are more on that drier, not dry, but matte side, okay? They are not a very moisturizing in this lip product that's just gonna plump your lips. It's that matte formula, whipped almost, very pigmented, and I love it, okay? It's what I like. I am a fan of matte lip products, and this is so good. It reminds me a little bit of the Givenchy liquid creams as well that they just came out with. I like the undertones that they came out with, the Anastasia, and they are not transfer proof, but they do last a very, very long time. It almost kind of, it's definitely matte and like thicker on the lips. So I don't think it's for everybody. I don't think everybody's gonna like them, but it's my kind of lip products. Moving on, of course, the Prada lipsticks came out. I was sent these 10 different colors. I've done a reel with them. I've done a video on swatching all of these, and I find this to be such a unique formula. Very interesting. The matte one, the hyper matte, stayed on so long through me eating. In my review, I kind of did some inserts with me throughout the day, and you can see that stayed on so long. So I was very impressed with that. The colors, I find them very unique. You have so many options. So again, another great option. Between this and the Hourglass, which we're about to talk about, I think the colors of the Prada are better. They have just more options, more just better colors, honestly. Hourglass has really interesting, more summery colors, but Magnolia is my favorite right here. It's like a light peachy color, and this feels lighter on the lips. They're both quite thin on the lips and almost not moisturizing in the sense of like a gloss, but they feel very comfortable and light. The Hourglass has like a primer in them, and you feel it on the lips. I think that I like the Hourglass the way it goes on the lips. It almost like blurs my lips a little bit more, but I like the colors of the Prada better. There's more lip products. The Revi lip products. Now, if you want moisture, if you want a balm with a little bit of gloss kind of, but it's not really a gloss, but a buildable color, Revi, she did such a good job with this. I have used these so much. Lily is definitely my favorite color. It lives in my purse, okay? I feel like I'm going to have to purchase one soon enough just because I don't want to be without. This is moisture. This is hydration. This is just, so smooth. The perfect color. Lily is I hope that's the name. I didn't even look. Yes. It's the perfect color for me. I adore this one. I like the other ones too. Dahlia, I think a lot of people are going to love just because it's more that rose color. But since I like more like, I don't know, brownish tones, I like that. The next one is the Summer Friday lip oils. These are new. I bought all 4 colors. I've done a reel like trying all of them on, and okay, I love how thin they are, how like smooth they look on the lips. It just makes your lips look so juicy, you know? But they don't last. They do not last on me because it's so thin. I think it just disappears so much faster than I want it to, which is kind of a disappointment when you pay, you know, 20 something dollars. Now it feels great. I don't expect this to last 6 hours. It is the lip oil. It's gonna move and like disappear. But yeah, I that was something that I've actually noticed, that after an hour, I'm like, wait, I need to reapply. I want the juicy goodness right there. So that is I would say a big negative, that it doesn't last on me, but I love the colors. I love the formula. It looks so smooth. I don't mind reapplying, okay? I love that I have to reapply because I get to use my products. But that could be a big like downfall for a lot of people. Their butters, like the balm ones, those last so much better on me than these, okay? So just know that they're not long lasting. Now I've tried this Gucci lip plumping thing as well. Okay, so this has a scent. Yes, the Gucci scent. I don't want this scent on my lip products, okay? Then the color is barely there. It's so faint. There's barely any color on this. Like, look, it just gives you shine, but it does have a plumping effect and it will plump. Okay, I feel this. It's there. It's not painful, but it's there. And this is sticky-ish. Okay, it's nothing like the Summer Friday. There's zero stickiness. This is more sticky. So this is, first of all, $42 for this. That is, to me, so expensive. However, the fact that it's a little bit stickier and like a little thicker almost, it does last. It lasts so well and it plumps like nobody's business. So there's negative, a lot of negative with it. The price, the scent, the smell. So if you don't like, I don't even know if, is this rose or, I guess it just smells, I don't like the smell. I don't notice it a ton, you know, but I want to mention that if you don't like plumpiness, you will not like this. I like the glossiness that it has. I think it's really beautiful and glossy, but it's kind of like a little bit more sticky than the other ones. So there's good, there's bad. It's not worth the money. You can get other products, but I'm going to use it. I like it, that it makes my lips look so plumped. I mean, like I put like, just tested myself and I kind of put a little bit on this side and nothing on this. And you could kind of see this lip was like, whoa, much bigger. So it definitely works, but it has some negative. And the fact that the color payoff is not really good, at least with this color, that was very disappointing. I was expecting like a nice pink color. 2 more products and I am done. Okay, I have tried the YSL. This is the Candy Glaze in 01. I mean, it's popular for a reason. It's so good. It's so juicy and ooh, it's not sticky. Again, if you were to choose between these two, the Gucci one, let me put the other ones down, the Gucci one or the YSL all the way. If you were to use between the Summer Friday YSL all the way. Like this is like my favorite kind of glossy, juicy, moisturizing product. It's so good. I just use a tiny lip liner like the Hourglass exposed one with this, and I like the shade. This is just a 02, just a like soft pink one. Okay, and the last product, because my mouth is hurting from how much I talked. These L'Oreal, what are these called? I can't see. Color Riche, like matte lipsticks. So they came out with new colors. I already had 2 colors. I had the 133 and 113, but they came out with better colors. So the one I'm wearing right now in the center is the 105, which is just this beigey kind of color. This looks so good. Now, this formula, gosh, do I want to say it? It's better than the high-end one, mattes. It's so smooth, moisturizing. It has good pigment. The colors are beautiful. I've loved the formula since they first came out, but I didn't love the colors that they had. But now with these new colors, yes and thank you. That's the 129 color. And then they do have some cooler tones as well. This one is the 108, which is a little bit more pinky. These are $10 at Target, $9.99, okay? This color is 601. That's really pretty. But yeah, because they came out with new colors, it just reminded me just how good these are, that you don't need a Prada lipstick. Now, I will say the Prada is different. This is different formula. It's definitely more luxurious. I'm not gonna lie to you, but the L'Oreal is more moisturizing. It's more creamy on the lips. So, you know, there are differences, but this is such a good option at the drugstore. The new colors are so good. It's what I'm wearing again on the center of the lip. Just thought I would mention them because the new colors are just so much better in my opinion than what they had. Wow, that video was so long. I don't think I've talked so much in a video in a very long time. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram. I'm trying to be more active there, and I actually enjoyed. I feel like it's very easy to share quick information with you guys there. But that's it. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.